There we go. Hello. Picking up from where we left off last time, so we've just got us telekinetic powers. Throw things with our minds. I would have started a bit sooner, but apparently I missed the very short window that you get to actually start the adverts on Twitch. I think it was down this. Yeah, you go up the stairs. Got a little bit of a fight here. You don't go up the stairs. What you do it does. Go down this corridor.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I'll check which direction they're going. Right, so that's the way that I need to be going. What is it? Just have a look around these. Alright, okay. This one is get rid of some of these. Reduce the hiss's influence here. Oh. What was immutable here? Oh, is that all that was hidden under the... I was hoping there might have been like some notes or something. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. It's been very loud. This looks like a, yeah. I'd say that looks like a control point. Right, where do we actually need to go? We need to go in there, right. So before we go in there, we'll have a look around. One. Nice. Also, rip that person.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 50 years. thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagoric. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. Oh, there you have it, listeners.
Fair enough.
What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was great enough to tell.
Right, so it says mail room's this way. Oh, okay, it just loops back around, that's fine. Can we go in this one? Yeah. Yoink. I appreciate that bounced straight into the box. Alright then. Ducks and ballerinas, live at the oldest house. Okie dokie. Oh, is that okay? That's fine. Neither of those. That was fine. So I'm doing this one now. Oh, that makes sense. We needed that card to get in here. Alright there, buddy.
They can fly now. Great. I had to be really careful. Bang. To be fair, that hint way earlier was like, it's dangerous to stay in one spot. Alright. No, we don't want that. Nope. That's what it's on. Right, okay, personal mods. Increase health, increase injury recovery speed. I've got another moment. Health recovery. Right, we'll just set this one on. The shatter. And that's just the radio thing that we found.
Right. Let's have another go at that, shall we? He pops out the back.
Getting fun. Great.
Ow. Okay, so. That was a bit close. Yep. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of an issue with this one just because I'm terrible at aiming with controllers. And I'm bad at the game, as demonstrated. Plus I don't know what was in that, that thing, but it sure blew up. We'll get this though, we'll get this.
Getting fun. Great.
Seems the best shot I have at actually hitting him would be when he's carrying stuff. So that's dodge that away like that. That's a decent way to get to it's like the name. Hey, hey.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Right, there's
Let's stay
probably
focused.
another guy
The
down here.
hotline should be past the mailroom.
Alright, what did we get? We got hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevator due to their own talents in the area. And they do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevators have seen levitating while trapped in the chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. Are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to an object of power prior to corruption? Also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural abilities in individuals it corrupts. Refer to file blank for full report. So my reading skill is not great.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The Hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alright, we had a file on Tomasi, didn't we? Oh, a butt cemetery. A summary. Event summary. The spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt. The Bureau agents have discovered a translocative light switch code. Is it Butt? Is it Butte? I'm gonna call it Butt. I'll be honest, it looks like it says Butt. I'm gonna call it Butt. I apologise for anyone from that area, but you live in Butt. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, being connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days after, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt Home's closet. I should probably call it Butte. Disappeared during the incident. And now we should have an entry on Tomasi. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed.
The hotline can't be far now.
To the testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy...
Is the sonorous war cry of a very angry frog. Ferocious.
Hey, Farah. which she learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in... I'm getting harassed by a small fly. The one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the old house, located in the blank and the blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though exactly how exactly these this link operates is blank. But initial hypotheses centre around the Butte AWE as a blank. See Dr. Downing presentation 24.3 for more details. Ferocious. Hotline security. All visitors must check in. Director Trench. Bill Everett. Guardian, Director Trench. Carol Bishop.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Have we been here before?
Okay, so it's 3.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Right, so the spiral, I'm pretty sure this is the, this one connects to the writing room for Alan Wake. Don't know. God knows about that one. That was probably an important figure from somewhere else. That might be a connection to Max Payne. Don't know about that one. This is the one we need to go through. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about that one either. The America. United States Travel Bureau. Oh, they're all out of everything. 5, 7, 6, 4. Welcome to Montana.
Hello? Anyone here?
Alright, well if it's like the other one where you flick it 3 times. Okay, that brings us back here, okay. Right, so we can't get in that way. They mentioned that there was a ritual. Maybe there's like a specific thing that you have to do. Oh wait, this sort of changed the time of day, didn't it? If we pulled that, like light behind this door. Can't access that. Door is open now. Right. Close up door. Yes, but open another one. Okay.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Right. Could get us into this room now. There we go. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okie dokie. Right, that doesn't seem to have a health bar. But maybe it's not something we can fight. Yeah, okay, so we just have to run straight past them. That's fair.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Well, lost
She
Tomasi.
sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench.
Well,
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
huh? I suppose we'll have released the lockdown on that door. From there. Ah, okay. I see. We need to make it back to the ballroom now, I'm guessing. Yeah. Nice, in the top corner it says, go to the ballroom. Where's level 4? That is a lot of post-it notes. Kind of strange how there's just like a pyramid just like the board right there.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Oh, good.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Oh, it's fair.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Tomasi is somewhere because he managed to escape. It's not ideal. First things first.
Hi, Jesse.
A conversation.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside?
No.
Oh, we've already had,
See, the oldest
these
have open? I don't even
conversations.
know.
Okay.
But in the context, the lockdown holds. The hiss is...
Right, I guess this one was the one that we hadn't done.
So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way
had this
beyond
one as well.
anything I've ever seen.
We've already had this conversation as
I'm
well.
sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Why did she have a red thingy on it then? Oh, I guess maybe the marker hadn't updated yet. Okay. We've got launch, energy cost, energy. We'll keep the bonus health. Alright, hotline. Coming storm.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Yeah. Odd countermeasures. Okay. Directorship. That's just like the initial thing. Okay, cool. Multimedia, that's just outline one, that's fine. Correspondence. Bureau funding. All executive staff. Now there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in so many respects. Our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention. We will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Guys will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Right, case files hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs blank. The object allows the director to communicate with the blank. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. See Doc's dialing presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origin remains unknown. Right. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing all of the past weeks was not affected by the corruption. The only known exception to this fact is a new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behaviour is so in contrast with that of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the hiss corruption. Tested the ability on a hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. The host's physiology becomes reliant on the hiss. More work to be done. Prefer to file blank for full report. Alright, well, we are here now. Right, it did pass us like...
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling.
Right, abilities. I love how it goes 15, sorry, 20, 30, 15. I suppose that's to stop you getting like far too much. Alright, what have we got? We've got 4 points that we can pop in. Get more health. Increase launch damage. Energy a bit. And I think oh, those cost 2, okay. Yeah, now we'll just grab that one as well.
Arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was
Construct. Need more sources for that. And you can create mods, yes.
furious.
Enemies. Shatter mode. I don't think I've got shatter mode yet. Service weapon in charge mode. I don't have that yet. I suppose I can just pick them up. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't actually have these yet. I can grab that one. Grab that one.
Don't think Darling.
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to...
Okay, so that would be like a second type if we had one. Pardon me. Yeah, there's no point me deconstructing those because I don't have enough to facilitate anyways.
Gain from killing the boss.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah. Oh, Auntie. Funny. 10% of your souls every time you die. Oh dear. I've lost a lot of souls then. How many times were it like 30? Must have lost like 30-40%. At least. And that's just today. Never mind what I lost yesterday. Oh dear.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
That requires level 2. Admittance without security pass. Okay. Is there one just handily lying around? Be convenient, wouldn't it? Alright. Red lights, which means we've probably got Combine here.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Oh, that's a lot of dudes there. Well, that happened. They can cleanse us as well. Get out of here, yes. Be gone. Right, before we continue on, because we've just cleansed this bit at least of his corruption. Nah, looks fine. Alright. An awful lot of hiss down here, isn't there? Oh no, okay. I saw someone shoot from down there. Ow. I'm sure of it. Lovely. That requires clearance level 4. I should probably go around and collect as much healing as I can before we go to the next bit. There we go. Out this office. And this way.
What's down that way?
Right. Part of me feels like I should go to Ahti, but part of me wants to really really want to investigate what this is. It's flashing. That's what's flashing, okay.
Oh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Nice, we could do that mid-air. Hold on, need to adjust his attacks. Okay. Cool.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Oh, that's bright. Well, we got new power out of that, so that's cool. Artie's probably not going to be happy about being kept waiting, but...
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
Hey, man! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
I wonder what the importance of the dial tone is. And he's gonna be stood there in the same pose. There he is.
got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
I like Ati.
Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
I like you, Ati. You're a good guy. What do you require? You're...
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Okey-dokey. I've driven one of those. Sort of. I guess not. Not one of those. Something similar. I've used one of them. Okay. E02.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
We need those pumps and converters online.
She knows. She knows.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. First things first. Get that cleansed. Right, so where do we need to go? Coolant pumps, energy converters. Alright. That on this side. Oh. So coolant is this way, that's fine.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
respect the laws of causality. Greatly appreciated. Oh. I wasn't aware that they zipped over. Oops. For this area a smidge. Right, I don't need to worry about the furnace just yet. First things first, coolant pumps. Oy, oy.
We need to fix this thing ASAP. How very East-like of you. Right.
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
Right, where are we looking? What are we doing? Boots of
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
Ah.
You need to deal with that. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the fist.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Is that receding? Yeah. That was quite grim. I don't know what that was. Why does there have to be a big monster? So disgusting. Right. So that gets rid of... No, that does not get rid of that cluster. Let's have a thing to shoot, so... Yep, okay. This is only affecting that side. Where did it go? There you go.
hold together a little longer.
Okay, so we need to go this way. Right, okay, so where do we need these? Oh.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
I was hoping to get to full health. Oh well. out, which I believe was up. I jumped down there. Oh. Up on that one. I guess all the floaty people didn't have powers that the hiss needed. Okay. Open that, climb some more towers. It was on here, there was a special one there. Funny. Lovely. Yeah, I'll go with that one actually. I've also got like a bunch of other stuff. So we've got more resources to play around with. Oh, Northmore.
Northmore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more. Until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Okay. There's that thing on the astral plane, yep. Escaped OP. Object of Power escaped an Opticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round, horses zipping around the sector, let me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it to yourself. Security Chief Simon Arish. Oh yeah, clog complaint. Gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the F is it? Where's it keep coming from? The hell does Artie keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. I tried it out too. It was called Gun. Merry-go-round horse. Object should be kept in confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. Pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when blank is path. The object is currently bound by blank. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local blank report the rides would move on their own, and that they would be chased out. These rumours reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235. Agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local blank were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Blank by blank. Agents invoked Formula C5 to blank the object long enough to blank. Okay, discharged. Discharged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. Discharged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The hiss charge is depleted of the hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behaviour may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. Discharged are designed to blow up the blood devices of potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. The hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree. Why is the physiology of the hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. But to file blank for full report. Right. Troops are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWE thresholds, or any other naturally hazardous situation. They're heavily armoured in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, HISS troopers have access to the heaviest armour and weaponry in the Bureau's armoury, including military-grade chain guns and head launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armour, the hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. But to file blank for full report. Alright. That was down this side, we need the other side, don't we? This should be the power plant. Oh, that's cool. I'm confused. Right, that's ventilation, elevator. Over this way? I'm very good at getting lost, so yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to get a bit more health. We'll get points into anything, so we'll just leave that there. Right. Bin. Chat. How do we... oh, X swaps them. Okay. Let me guess, it's like a shop. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's ventilate that. Is this the way it's supposed to go? No, it's not. We need to be like over that sort of way, I think. Alright. Yep, there's enemies over there, that makes sense. Nice, I don't have to worry about ammo in this one. I do have to worry about my aim. That's about it. Oh, there's something else around here. Yeah, I'll worry about all that.
I don't like that sound.
Yes, it is. Got nothing I can do about that yet. Right, so the power box is there, that's fine.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit.
Where do we find the way though? just right. Ah. No, don't worry. You go. We need one for this bit as well. Okay, let's send the bits around.
Blew up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Okay, so that just leads back, but I want to explore this room a bit more. Because you never know what's in the room. No. Oh, can we just... We can. Lovely. I did. Right, there's like a safe room down here. I was just checking there, I was just cutting in the mod stuff. Well, I can't go in there yet. Okay, so that's all good. Let's go back out the way that I came in. There's all mold in there. We'll probably have a way to deal with that later. At least I'm assuming it's mold, because I've seen nuts around, so it's just like, don't bring the mold in. Make sure to wash your hands so the mold doesn't get in.
What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, And it's got 2 very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Last one, Artie.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Oh yeah, we need to head back to maintenance though. Oh, we're in maintenance. Need to go up this way though. Is what day was meeting? Central, that's the one I was looking for. Here, drip. Yeah, a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, that's multi, okay, that's fine. Just went to the next one like, huh? Nice, nice. I've pretty much just started it yesterday. So dead. So dead. He's so dead. We can access field training should we want to. And I kind of do.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in a specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Oh god, obstacle courses, no, no. I'm terrible at obstacle courses. I'm going to leave that. If there's lore behind it, I'll get it when I've got more like power-ups. Alright, Trip. Alright.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Huh? Just. Oh, you shoot it. Yeah, this is why I'm not good at.
45 seconds remaining.
Oh my god. This is why I'm not good at obstacle courses. That's a
30 seconds remaining. failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on!
Yeah, no, I'm just like not good enough for that at all. You have to walk all the... Oh no, there's a door right there. No, I've like literally got the dash like today, like maybe an hour ago. Not that far in. I'm guessing this is something for later. I'm just gonna go back this way. I should have been going somewhere else, and I got distracted. Yeah, as a reference to how far in I am, I just got my clearance level 2 card from Artie. Also went the wrong way. Fancy energy converters, we came out of there. Actually, you know what? I'm not actually sure where I'm supposed to be going. Control room. Do I have access to that one? Control room. There it is. Yeah, I'm like early. Very early on. Upcoming game reminder. Alright, I'd like to file a formal complaint, RE, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal, not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I'd have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the field training guide course recorded message to halt immediately. I'll not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I'll go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Pulaski? Yeah, Pulaski. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Last down with $20. Ravish found a winning streak, so please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, IOU $60. Brought beers last time, so it's on Captain Stott's turn. Remus. Okie dokie. Alright. A safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian. There we go, that's the right one. Bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Blank and blank velocity ammunition were tested with blank results. Testing will continue after blank. Safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate using combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagement. Oh my god. Why am I struggling to read this so much? In altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 8-53-8367 for full report. Then we've got thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What thresholds will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency, different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. I believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We didn't know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes blank in those who learn it. Learn of it, so he's actively denied. Okay. But file 5-05-1181 for full report. I do have the Ultimate Edition. I'm looking forward to the Alan Wake one, DLC. I played through Alan Wake just before I was hopping onto this. Through Alan Wake 1 and Nightmare, which I've been told it isn't canon, and I can see why. To be honest, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I can see why it isn't, because Mr. Scratch gets like burnt up and dies, but Mr. Scratch isn't dead.
Only be lifted by a directorial
So,
override.
Yeah, it's kind of not.
This is what we came here to do.
However, it was also an episode of Night Springs, so God knows. But which one? I played through Writer and God, what was the other one called? Oh, American Nightmare isn't a DLC. It's like its own standalone game. American Nightmare's the one that I was saying wasn't. It might have started as a DLC, but it's like its own product.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can hand that in there. What's this one? Economies in the executive sector. Okay, yeah, I've not actually done that. I've actually got Shattermad now, so I can use that. Okay. Right, there's apparently still something here. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just confused. Maybe that's just showing where I am. God knows. That's unlucky, Fira. I take it you missed a parcel and it's like, you can't collect it till tomorrow. Kinda silly how to do that, but...
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit! We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Styling on?
Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown. Let's talk, Emily. Yes, of course. Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Level 3, let's go.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
That's ominous.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Also ominous.
Hope has asked us to document the Hiss incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
Right. Do hotline stuff.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Yeah, about that. We kind of just like opened the doors anyway, so you know.
In person, with a pencil and paper.
Okay, so the Hiss is just trying to branch out, I guess. I'll get some more energy while we're doing stuff.
She's trying to get us killed.
I can actually make that now. Lovely. Alright, that's not the button I meant. That's what I meant to do. Right. I'll get rid of those because I'm not using those. Ah, okay, so some that's specific for certain gun types. I'll just get rid of these two because I'm not going to use those. I can get rid of all these as well. Should have probably kept that higher power one, but it's okay. It's kind of whatever in it. And then we've got this one. Ferrous magazine, high rate of fire. Okay. I'm not going to use that one. At least not for a while. Right. I am going to quickly dash to the toilet. I shall pause the recording for YouTube. Unpause the recording. Hello again YouTube, hello again Twitch. Let's go. So where was I headed? As I do not remember. Parapsychology. Do I have anything that links to parapsychology? I suppose maybe the elevator.
A lot of these questions can be answered by obtaining a lot of specimens.
That's right, I was probably told the elevator. My brain's gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my dude. Any information on that's gone. Yeah, I think we'll go for the rest of this hour on the stream. So we'll go to 3 hours like in total. And then I'll call it quits. Although I might cut it short, I might have it be like 59. Just so we don't get like ads cut in for no reason.
Head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of great importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, if you think he sounds familiar.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
That is the guy that voices Alan Wake. I guess we're not allowed in the ritual division yet. Get that guy in the butt. I don't know why that's popping up. Show me each individual one when it's so far away. Like 196, 197, 198. Plant complaint. Alright, what's this plant complaint? Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice and the plants sure do seem to like it. But maybe you could switch it up a bit. I'm getting a bit tired of tango. Where do these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People just seem a bit like them a bit too much, if you ask me. We're being invaded by houseplants? What's looking into? Philibus. Shoebox. Stumbled upon something here. It from ordinary. This can't be altered. Contents. If, why, how, loophole. Retrieve from ordinary potential item, not flagged in the lab. Affected box plus content. That's a nice little reference there. Because yeah, Bright Falls. Aha! 2012, reference to Ordinary AWE 2002, Samantha Wells, population ongoing in the something, log this house of dreams, FBC, unlimited. Contents point to Thomas Zane, reference Bright Falls, AWE 1970 summer, 2010 fall, connected AWEs. Because that connects onto Alan Wake. No. Because it's alright, what we got? What we got here? Okay, I guess we've got a thing here, right? Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, only recently given a name by science. How we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event on the physical plane? Many hounds bail at the death of their master. Occurred miles away. The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary, Carl Jung, has led the road. No, we must walk it. A fledgling research department will make it our mission reliably reproduce blank behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We're striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to the file blank for full report. Is that the hotel room? I remember there was a mention of a hotel room earlier where someone woke up like under the bed or under the mattress. One of the two. Well, that's wiggly down there. Hey, I told you, stop being creepy. So weird. Oh, they're coming out of the windows. Oh, he died. Okay. What about some of that? so let me just go down. I'm assuming we're supposed to be going down. Oh, wait, we specifically need to be using oh my god, that was terrible. Go on, off you pop. Yeah, maybe don't stand right where we're spawning in. Maybe that's not the best idea. No, I'm pulling back. Yeah, take that, you butt. Ow. Amazing that you can survive a hit from a rocket. Pattern, right, okay, so we just shoot these again. There's one. Why won't you die? That one. That one. Any others? Oh, the times, okay. Yeah, that I didn't shoot on. There we go. That's parapsychology, right, okay. Before we go in there though, because that's like directly where we're supposed to be going, go look around first. Always gotta look around. I would say if you don't look around, you're playing it wrong, but you know, you do you. I ain't gonna tell you how to play again. We'll play, we'll have fun. For me though, if I was not looking around, I would be playing it wrong. That's where I literally just left, okay. Shelter there. Aha! Night the world has been... Oh! This is Dak the Squire. Yeah, I don't know how Twitch is going to feel about that, so I'm going to leave that there. But that's a really good song. If you haven't heard it, Poets of the Fall, my Dark Squire. We're not going that way. I know if I was on YouTube, the stream would have probably just got cut then. Because YouTube really likes just screwing people over like that.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Right, so we're not allowed that way. Alright, calm down. Some of that. Get out of it. Something that's exploded, that's a thing. Okay. That'll probably be research notes on parakinesis. Telekinesis, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, that's just straight up lets us play the song, that's pretty cool. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here, can you hear me? I hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire. Towards you. Don't hang up, I might go if you hang up. Go away, ma'am. Go, gone, away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Gotcha. Attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. RIP. His snipers. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance. The telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from the target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the HISS snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to blank for full report. There is a second one. Military experience 84th C. Words of the fall. My doubt is quiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. The song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. You at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? The clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one else is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose from each of the following pairs. A, 1 or 2, 6B, A or B, 6C, night or day, 6D, apple or orange. 6E, burnout or fade away.
The astral plane. It's similar to what you see is not what you understand. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified.
Okay.
We can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice.
We can catch that again later. I'll need to stop floating on the ceiling. If you're always floating on the ceiling, you can get shot in the head again. Consciousness experienced. Brand life, by interactions, points, and I don't even know what that's. Time memory? Okay, there's a bunch of stuff on there that I can't read. Darling to Marshall. Charles to Darling. Okay.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, so there's potentially one of those just chilling around somewhere. It could be it. Like an eyeball with a bunch of legs. Oh, thank you. Oh, they're gone. Bloodshot. Yeah, there it is.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Probably didn't have a way to put it back. Probably it's not an easy way. does this one need to go? Where does this one need to go? Pull this one away. I can hit the switch over. God, that is flashing. Oh, is I supposed to drive you for that? Oops. Maybe. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. So what did that switch even do? Oh, so we close it from this side, it follows us in. We dash past it, close the door. Hope it's good inside, which it did. Go! I'm very confused as to what we actually do to this thing. But we seem to be safe in this bit. For whatever reason.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Oh, okay, so I was right with what I needed to do. That's fine.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Let's go. Right, I'm just gonna pull back a smidge. Ow. Alright, if you want to disappear into the roof, that's fine. I ain't gonna stop you. Wrong button. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I think I just dumped someone. Right, okay. guy. I can move down here and recover a bit of health. Also, steal that. Notice that telltale sign has been made? Don't look too late. Take a little bit more of a look around. But not around those areas, at least not yet. That's fun. Avoid modern technology. Can't hide your office? Watch your step. Okay.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able...
Oh. We watched that one. Not gonna lie, kind of thought that was one of the things that I just picked up. Clearly I was wrong. Alright. I just pour myself a drink, then we can read these. Okay. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. It does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion. It was previously just speculation on my part. This entity could be considered an individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole. Oh, can this entity? Whoops. Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to file blank for full report. astronauts' information. This report serves as an This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. The case file OOP-18 for details. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division, physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between the planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs for their experience in the plane. Gathering data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Refer to the file 8-29-1838 for full report. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. 1. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to their chair. 2. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking individual stimuli during the recording process and lower the quality of captured footage. It also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, undergoes muscle spasms during recording. That's considered upsetting. 3. Check the volunteer is comfortable. 4. Activate the recording apparatus. 5. After recording is complete, check the volunteer's cognitive ability in the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of the recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. Any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. We've got Astral Exhibition. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts as a training location. A place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy on the budget. However, we discovered the blank. Once we discovered the blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the blank behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. But file 3-19-3811 for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in the report have been redacted. I've got a groupthink. The extents works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. The experiments blank for the details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Refer to the file 3-18-2849 for full report. And think that was the last one from it. Oh, the brain, it kind of sliced up, hey? Alright. Down we go. Beep.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
Alrighty. Oh, hello.
More of you? Really?
Have some of that. What? Right, before I go that way. Oh, that was the way that I came in. And then all this corridor got like... You know how it is.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Right. There we go. Don't worry guys, I know that was horrifying to watch. You know, me just walking in there shooting your colleagues, but they weren't your colleagues anymore. Just look how they vanished. They were gone the moment they started floating. Alright. There's a something. Yeah, I'm taking that with me.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Let's that as is. Alright. Well,
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Ritual division. Shake lenses. Sucks about those agents, but you know, what can you do? Sucks to suck, I guess. Right, looking at the time, I'm hoping that it hasn't cut the ads in already. It has not. News those. We're going to be ending here. See who's live at the moment with what.
I obviously don't click on these videos.
Oh dear, that was meant to be muted. Yes, there's not really anyone on that I'm going to be raiding, so I'll just end there. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you next time. Bye now. And if you on YouTube, see you in a couple of days. Bye.